Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Project Hospital with me, and it is day 7. Our morning staff, our day shift staff are arriving. I've not done anything else to the hospital since close of play yesterday evening. Purely and simply because we don't have a lot of money. So I kind of want to see if I'm going to make more money today. Yesterday was the first day we had the whole hospitalisation thing going, and because of that, we lost quite a bit of money. We only made 588 total for the day. So I'm going to see if, without building expenses and stuff like that, whether we make a bit more money today. Whether the patients we get are going to pay me more, basically, for their treatment. Whether we're going to get a bunch of stuff and things going on. Now, apparently, if I quickly go back into here, let's have a look. Oh, it's fixed. The decals work again, people. Apparently you just needed to save and quit the game. So I fixed that. Well, I didn't fix it, someone fixed it. Someone fixed it for me. And probably what I'm going to have to do is come up with some universal way of doing things, because those windows don't match those windows and vice versa, and it's all getting a bit of a mess. And at some point we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do upstairs, because we're going to do a first floor onto which we're going to put some of these other bits and pieces. I'm probably going to do intensive care down here and keep that with the emergency people. But obviously what I need to do for the emergency people, I need a common room, we need some toilets and stuff, and I don't know whether we're going to need to expand more staff and increase these areas a bit, make them bigger. I have got a little room towards the car parky place where we will eventually have our own ambulances once we've unlocked those. Radiology, of course, we've got to do something with that. We're going to need to get CT scanners, MRI scanners, and also find a way to path this in so that the emergency patients and stuff don't have to come all the way through here, work the way around the whole of the emergency waiting room place. So I'm probably going to need to put in a corridor out the back. Again, I don't know if I'm going to need more bed spaces and things. So we've got the clinic open anyway. So there's a few things that obviously I've got to kind of have a think about, and a bit of an and change up a bit. I mean, we've still got quite a bit of area to build on. Thing is, I didn't want to cram too much in on the ground floor, as it were, because obviously we've got these other departments, and ideally most of these I would like to build on other floors going up. So ideally I probably don't want to put too much down here. That may be as far as I go, this wall here, so everything else will be contained pretty much. And probably I wouldn't want to go any further than in that direction. So that's something to consider. What we'll do is, though, we'll accelerate time a bit, though, because as I say, the only thing I'm trying to do today is get rid of through some patients and see if we can't make some money. Now, we've got someone in bed. Linda Lee is moving up. Linda Lee! That's a flipping name we haven't heard for a long time. Linda Lee. Again, we hospitalise some weird patients, don't we? You notice that? Why are they not, like, red coloured? They should be red, shouldn't they? Oh, we've treated 3 patients already. I'm not too keen on the nurses having to go all the way, weaving around all the waiting room staff with patients to get to radiology. Also, these guys are having a bit of a trek. Get to a water cooler because we haven't got anything in this area for them. That's a bit of an issue. And like I say, the common room and a bathroom is going to be critical for them. I'm probably going to put, as crazy as it sounds, maybe elevators in this area. I'm not sure. We're going to need elevators, obviously, to get to the 2nd floor, even though I'm not really in a 2nd floor building position. But, because obviously this is quite a big area that I've kind of wasted space. We'll have to see. We've got plenty of patients in their beds, though. Daniel Hall has got possibly broken bones. John Walker probably got broken ribs or a chest contusion. See, most of these patients, these guys would have dealt with long before now. Now I think these people, these doctors, are just basically farming them off, fobbing off the patients rather than treating them. That's my kind of, if you like, initial opinion of what's occurring. I think patients are getting fobbed off by the doctors onto the hospitalisation. Whether that makes us more money, I don't rightly know. Shall we have a look at things? Oh, hello. You've got your top off. Observation. Active treatment. Because she can't... Why not send her for an x-ray? Rule it out, you know? To me, that's just being lazy, love. The fact that you're not diagnosing patients and treating them. Nearly treat all the patients, but which is impressive because it's nearly 3 PM. But I wonder if we've treated all the patients because we've basically put them all in beds. Oh, and you're another one getting put into a bed, are you? No, you've got golfer's elbow. For a minute, I thought she was going to do the usual trick. Oh, is he being sent to a bed? No, he's gone. So we've got one. So we've got you. You. All the people with fractures. Oh, you might be a bit more tricky to deal with. Again, lots of people waiting for x-rays. Oh, another one of our patients. You've got golfer's elbow, so you're going to get shipped out pretty quick. Right, floor's getting a bit mucky. Come on, where's our janitor? Oh, he's over there, look. Struggling to stay on top of the cleanliness. We might have to hire another one for the daytime shift. X-ray could get very bad as well. Just thinking, because they don't have any janitors. Right, 27 patients. Yeah, I've got to do something about the bathrooms because these patients wandering about in their gym jams is not helping. And tomorrow I'm going to hire a day shift janitor. Are you going home? Or are you just going for a wee? Looking a bit shabby, innit? He's going for a wee. Right, so the clinic's finished. Patients are having their dinner, although to be fair, the food tray hasn't moved. What was your problem? You've got the arm contusion, right? You're going to be waiting a long while for an X-ray because the X-ray person's going to go home in a minute. You're going home. You're going home. Got 3 patients somewhere kicking about. And if we don't get... Oh, of course, we've only got the 1 X-ray room. So while you're faffing about with them, you're about to go home at 8 o'clock. He has gone home. This is a problem then. You ain't treat all the patients. Doctor is not qualified to perform. Right, so this is a problem then. We didn't get all our patients treated today. You've been treated. Who's our attending physician? You are. Can you not, Oh. Right, this is a problem. We need an X-ray, but we haven't got anybody in radiology on nights. So we're going to have to hire somebody. I want to hire somebody good. Or do I just want to hire somebody? Dana Smith? Looks a bit like Dana Scully. For a senior scientist, you're not all that skilled. Well, not going to be picky at this point. Yeah, you really do need to up the floor game because it is muddy as heck in here. Right, you're whipping that trolley. There's some trolleys there, by the way. You know what I might do? I might just move them. I might. Because we've got some... interns, haven't we, who might need some books. We'll put some bookcase in, leave the stretchers in the corridor where they're easy to, because they're not actually taking them out of there, which is a bit weird. You're the only doctor. Are you the only guy I employ on nights? Don't I have an intern doctor? I do have an you're an intern doctor, aren't you? Yeah. still doing the x-raying. We might possibly get... We're not going to get all 32 Tret today. We'll have a couple left over for tomorrow now. These are going to count on tomorrow's bill. Once it ticks over to midnight, we'll pay wages and stuff. $345, 588. We're actually losing money then. We're losing a lot of money. Straight on till morning. But look, we'll get these guys Tret now. 400. Bring another one back. $360. Boom! First 2 patients of the day done. So we'll make a bit more money today now, I think. We ain't had any ambulances arriving. Got no more insurance companies that I can hire at this point in time. Haven't got... Well, we've got... So we've made a little bit, but we've lost a little bit too. Right, we also need to hire another janitor, don't we? Realised. Bit more expensive. You're 14 years younger. You're hired. Right. I'll get another janitor and hopefully get this flipping floor cleaned. Clinic's open, so we should be getting some patients rocking in. We're losing money again. Not happy. I'm still not happy with the floor mess. We've got one guy on nights who's not really covering it, is he? We may have too many staff, I'm thinking, employed in this area. No one hospitalised at the minute, although it won't be long before she's been treated. Good. Before we start sending people round to hospitalisation. Forgot about him in there, in that little doctor's room. You're not very happy. You've been Tret. I think everybody's getting Tret at the minute. We're not having anybody going around to hospitalisation. Maybe things are balancing out a bit. Where are you? No, she's going to a bed. She's going for a sleep. She's going to be one of them awkward patients. Oh, you scumbag. She might have a broken arm. She's gone and laid in a bed. Because you might possibly have a broken ribs or something. You've gone and laid in a bed. Oh. This is what messes everything up. These silly people that don't actually need any urgent treatment taking up beds. What do you want? Oh, another one. So there's going to be a queue for X-ray at this rate. Hope we charge them per minute whilst they're laid there. Hope we're charging their insurance companies. looking a little bit of an improvement on the floor. I wouldn't say we've made massive, great strides. Floor's looking a bit cleaner. We're getting through the patients. We're about the halfway point for the day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get any... No one's going to send me any more patients, though. That's the problem. I'm not going to hit 40 patients because nobody's going to send me any more until I open up some of the other stuff, which I don't have the money for at this point. I may have to bank loan. Crazy as that sounds, we may need to take a bank loan. And this area's probably looking a little bit too... It's getting mucky again. No, it's raining, which doesn't help. That's intensive care. So if I go to intensive care, what do we need for intensive care? We need another on-call. We need more on... Can't these people also do that? To me, that just seems like a complete waste of time. Could be wrong. How are we doing financially? 4,000. Oh, we've made a bit more money today in the clinic. Not so much on hospitalisation yet. But I'm kind of happier by the fact that we were actually getting patients tret and out the door rather than sending them to beds. Patients that don't need to be in beds. I do kind of wish I'd got X-ray round here to shorten up the delivery time. Patients. We ain't had any like problem diagnoses today. Everybody's kind of been tret at this point. We might actually get everybody out the door today. Yeah, we definitely need more patients because these people have finished. They've knocked off well early. I mean, it's only 10 to 5. They've still got another hour of clinic and they've finished. And then they've got until 8 o'clock before their shift ends, and yet everybody's done. Everybody's been dealt with, apart from you, who's got an ankle contusion, so we'll give you a plaster. And I've been brave today sticker and send her on her way. Won't we? We ain't had any emergencies, although to be fair, you're kind of laid in there. Where's our X-ray guy gone? He's just kind of walked off and left her. I kind of know what that feels like. I had a when I was in the Queen's Medical Centre back in 2016 after my car accident, I got taken for a CT scan one evening, and literally I went in for the scan, and then they did the scan, and then they basically wheeled me out into the corridor and just left me in the corridor to be basically collected by someone to take back to the ward that I was on. And I just got left there for for about an hour. I was just sat in this corridor freezing because I literally, you know, I was just in me like pajama bottoms in this wheelchair because I got chest drains and stuff in, so I couldn't have like a shirt on or anything, so I got chest drains in my chest. And it was like February, and I'm just sat there in this flipping corridor waiting for like the porter or whatever it was to come and fetch me and take me back up to the room, me ward. I missed me dinner. My dinner got brought to me bed just as I was being fetched to take for my scan, and when I come back from my scan, my dinner had gone and been clean away. Honestly, it was like carry on flipping hospital. That was worst hospital experience of my life. Right, so we've got no patients. We've treated 34 today. Could send all the staff home. We've made 1,483. Less obviously the night shift staff. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to loan up. I'm going to take a 40 grand loan. This isn't going to help much. Intensive care. Well, first of all, let's get a restroom in. Like so. And a common room. I want to put a common room around the back, maybe. Somewhere like there. Wall up, see what it looks like. Right, we're going to need some exterior walls. That's not looking great. I'm going to need some windows as well. Right, I'm tempted to delete these windows. What did we go for? Did we go for them? That style, didn't we? Oh, I'm putting them on the wrong way. There, that just brightens that area up a bit, I think. Right, the only problem is we need to take the floors down. I'm going to need some foundations then, aren't I? What colour walls did we have? We had white all the way round. Makes it a bit easier if I do it this way. So we want that one, don't we? For gonna need to remove that wall. I'm just gonna put a white wall in there for now. Just for quickness. Obviously white tiles. We're going to need to expand the corridor out, although to be fair, that is now starting to put a lot of strain on our janitor staff. Right, we've got 2 doctors apparently on nights, but we've got no patients for them. Would another janitor help? Jessica Hernandez, you are hired. Got nobody in the stats lab on nights. I'm going to hire you. Then I'm going to click on you. You're not allowed to deal with clinic patients because clinic is closed. Makes a lot of sense. Same as you. You won't be dealing with clinic patients because there is no clinic patients. You're just going to do hospitalised patients. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right. Straight on till morning because we've got no patients. I'm tempted to pull a bookshelf in that. While she's sat there doing nothing, she could actually be learning about x-rays. Couldn't she? I think all these lot have got stuff to do. They've got books. Give her a bookshelf. I don't think the oh, there's no stat. They've got books. She could be reading, brushing up her knowledge, now doing a bit of swattage. But we are definitely going to need to get like intensive care in then. How do we do that? I could probably do with putting in a little janitor cupboard. As well round the back, because my janitors don't clean radiology. I thought they were supposed to, but I suppose if they're not finished their own department, they won't go in and assist with other departments' cleaning needs. And you're playing solitaire, or you was. You're going to go in there. Got nice staff rooms. So what did we need for the intensive care unit? So it's actually only one ward. The intensive care unit is only one ward. What do you need in that ward? That to me kind of looks exactly the same as what I've already got. No, because there's a surgery department in there as well, isn't there? Just got to think about this a bit then. I'm going to build my own. First idea how we do this. But I'm going to go out to about there, and that puts you in line with that. All up. Oh, that's an external wall. It shouldn't be that colour. It should be that colour. And it has an external wall. And then we have... I'm going to do thick coloured stripe for intensive care. Like so. Doors. I remember, did they have... Oh, they had restricted access doors. Right, okay. In that case then, we'll remove those. We'll put... Never remember which way round the doors should go. Like that, I think. Right, if we get ICU up then, we're going to need that. This is only temporary. Right, we need some hospital beds and stuff. Right, what else do we need? We need a life monitor. We're not going to get this open. Got no money. We'll have to come back to that once we've got a bit of cash. Otherwise, we're kind of struggling. Didn't really want to have to do more doctors and nurses and stuff. I was kind of hoping against that. Patient got incorrectly diagnosed. According to the performance examiner, it's not possible for the patient to have the selected diagnosis. What is your diagnosis then? Okay. You're having a physical examination by Paul Clark. I would say send her for an x-ray. That'll into chair. I'll fix this one myself, because you are an intern and you're not very good, apparently. We'll keep an eye on her. Where is she? She'll be over here somewhere. Yeah, I really need to get a janitor's room organised. Radiology. Not looking good, all these muddy footprints everywhere. She's having to wait. I don't want to give common rooms to all my staff. That's the thing. I don't want every department to have a living common room and that. You should be like, the janitor's cupboard should just be like, janitors for all. Just going back to a chair. Come on, dude. You got a patient waiting here. You could have been quickly done in, zapped her arm and got her out again. You know? Why, she's just sat there. Where are you going? Not good. I've messed up this woman badly. I've lost a place in the queue now. We ain't got through the patients very quickly today. None of these work. I'm taking that to mean, yeah, she's still sadly waiting. Let's go to the loo again. Why is she... I don't understand why she's not been seen. I know she's not... She's uninsured, so she's not a priority case or anything. But I do kind of feel bad for her. Are you going to get called? Does that mean she's been x-rayed? I don't get this. You know what, I'm going to send her for observation, I think. Would be my guess, because she's not going anywhere. X-rays are broken down. She's just been left in the corridor. She's like me. She got abandoned. Suddenly I have a lot of people in here. Now she's been taken for an X-ray, so she's got to be hospitalised before she can get an X-ray. That just, to me, seems a very weird way of doing things. Doesn't it? So who have we got? We've got you with possibly broken ribs. You with possibly broken bones. You with bronchitis. You could be treated quite quickly. I'm going to be struggling to get everyone treated again, ain't we? Heading into the night now. Janitors aren't keeping up. I wonder if I should... So this is where it all gets start overthinking everything. Build another a bigger janitor's closet on here to hire more janitors, so I can have more on each shift. So I could have like 3 or 4 janitors, because this place is a mess. And then reallocate that closet to radiology. That is something I could do. We've actually lost money at this point, because we haven't treated everybody. We're a long way short of treating everybody. Oh, good. We are not making this. I'm going to have to loan up some more money, aren't I? 500 for treating him. Examination has been waiting. Yeah, we've only got one X-ray department, mate. X-ray scanner. I know big hospitals tend to have more than one X-ray room. I don't. Maybe it's something I should think of. Again, it's all right adding this stuff, but I've got to be able to pay for it, haven't I? And their satisfaction's going to go down because we're too slow dealing with everybody. Right. Right on till morning. I mean, we are getting through the patients. We're just not getting through the patients very quickly. So we're back in the profit. We're back in the profit mark. Back in the money making business. You're back from your X-ray, which confirmed you had a chest contusion. Right, so at the beginning of day 10, we're struggling. We're struggling to keep up, and we are massively down on money again. Thing is, I'm not going to make any more money till I can get another department open. One of these, like general surgery or something. Or orthopedics. But I'm going to have to take quite a lot of loan for that. So that is what you will have to join me for in the next episode then, I'm afraid. Because right now we are kind of we're kind of struggling a bit. Or I'm struggling a bit at this point in time to make this pay off. Right. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you'll join me again for another one. And I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.